So the average American consumes 150 pounds of sugar every year. This amount is extremely high when you especially look at the fact that we had just 17 pounds of consumption on average back in 1915. So what does this mean for your health? Trust me, it is not good. Dr. Jeff Welcho from the Center for Functional Medicine is here today, a good friend of mine. So question number one. It seems like all of a sudden we're hearing about all of these dangers of sugar. Why is that?
I think people are just becoming more aware. We're realizing that we've got to take some ownership of our own health issues, and we're finally getting some statistics out there. I brought this as an example. 150 pounds of sugar is equivalent to 25 teaspoons of sugar a day, and so that's what the average person eats in a single day.
We do that in a day?
In a single day. And it's a real problem. And the problem is sugar is addictive. It has all of the features of any addictive substance. It can cause cravings. You get kind of a high when you eat it. You've noticed that when you eat really sweet things.
And I know when my kids, I'm like, okay,
Absolutely.
So we need to bring it down a notch.
And you get withdrawal if you haven't had it. So it's a real problem, and we've got to do something about it.
Okay, I've always wondered this. So I'm one of the people, I don't like to drink my sugar. I like to eat it. Is there a difference?
Oh, it's worse liquid forms, because let's take an apple, for example. You know, an apple has 18 grams of sugar in it, but the fiber in it slows the absorption, so you don't get as big of a spike in your blood sugar. Whereas if you get apple juice or a soft drink or something like that, your blood sugar spikes immediately. An example of that, 12-ounce Coke has about 10 teaspoons of sugar.
That is a 12-ounce Coke.
That's a 12-ounce Coke. So every time you drink one, you're eating that much sugar. Well, so a lot of people say, well, I'm going to eat fruit juices instead, but it's not any better. A 12-ounce thing of a 12-ounce glass of apple juice has 9.8 teaspoons of sugar.
And you're sitting here probably at home thinking, hey, I did well. I did some apple juice. That's no better for you. Okay.
Correct.
Well, what does this cause? What are the problems that we're going to be having with our health when it comes to consuming so much sugar?
Oh, there's a lot of things. It's been linked to an increase in cancer. Just drinking one can of soda a day has been linked to a 30% increased risk of dying from heart disease and a 26% increased risk of diabetes. It's been linked to Alzheimer's disease. In fact, we're starting to call Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes because it is so closely linked to sugar and insulin resistance.
Those are the main ones, but you could even kind of acne, all that.
Acne, premature skin aging, wrinkles, all of those things are clearly linked when you're eating too much sugar.
Functional medicine would have us say, let's ease up on that. So give us a few things of what we need to do.
Well, the first thing, you just go slow. You know, it seems too overwhelming to completely cut sugar out of your diet. So as I like to say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And so I would just say start with cutting out soft drinks and fruit juices if you can. That alone is going to make a huge difference. And if you get to where you're doing that pretty well, then you can start working on the baked goods, the cookies, the pies, the cakes, the brownies, the cinnamon rolls. And then after that, then you can focus on more of the white flour type foods, the pastas, the breads, the breakfast cereals, and that sort of thing. But it's just a process. It's a journey.
And get in the habit of reading those nutritional labels on the
Look at the labels.
Products.
A good rule of thumb is look at the amount of carbs and the amount of sugar, and it should be in the single digits. Make sure that it's less than 10 grams.
Okay, I'm going to put Megan on the spot here because every once in a while I'll do a coffee order for her because we like to just trade out, like if you're going to get coffee. And she always says, is it stevia? Stevia.
Stevia.
Are those any better?
Artificial sweeteners still do the same thing in the brain. It still gives us the same reaction that sugar does. Stevia is better than some. The sugar alcohols like xylitol are better. But there's some evidence that those can even mess with the gut bacteria. So we need to even keep those in moderation. We've just got to get away from the habit of sugar and sweet.
We got a little bit of time left, so I want to talk about the importance of functional medicine. And you were somebody, you were my doctor for years over at a practice here, and you felt a kind of a calling really to come outside of the normal medicine. Tell me about what you're doing now.
We're just spending time. That's the main thing. Before I had a 10-minute visit and I had all this information that I wanted to share with patients, and I just didn't have time to do it. So now I spend an hour with patients when they first come in, and we talk about these things, and we talk about lifestyle interventions, and I try to put the control back to the patient. Rather than depending on the docs and the meds, I try to give them control of their own life.
And talking about healthy living, not...
Healthy living, lifestyle, sleep, stress management, what you eat, hydration, moving, exercise. None of it's rocket science. It's just something you've got to discipline yourself to do.
Dr. Jeff Welch, everybody, he is a phenomenal doctor. He is a good friend of mine, and I know this to be fact. I appreciate you being on the show, and thanks for keeping us focused on our health. We'll be right back with